back to my channel, Cultivating Self-Love, where we learn to love ourselves first, one step at a time, so that we can fly, which is first love ourselves. So thanks for tuning back in. I know the self-care reading is a little late, but I had some things that needed to be done. So here we are. I hope you guys have been having a good 2023 and doing all the things for yourselves that remind you of how special and how loved you are. With that, let's get into the reading. Let's see what self-care we need for the next week. Positive affirmations. I would agree. I've been working on the newsletter, and I put all kind of great affirmations in there. So make sure you go to the website and subscribe to the newsletter so you can get those affirmations and start using them. The newsletter comes out on January 6th with the full moon in, I think it's Cancer. I think this full moon is in Cancer. So with that, we use affirmations to remind us of all of the things that we are working on, that we want to remind ourselves of on a daily basis. For me, I love to have affirmations that are connected to things. Like I have affirmations that may be connected to a bird that I see, and I say the affirmation every time I see the bird or a car or whatever you want to connect it to that is a reminder of the affirmation for you. So every time you see the reminder, you say it and you feel the feelings of the affirmation. The mantra for positive affirmations is, I speak to myself with love and compassion and extend it to all those I meet. That is one powerful mantra. Giving yourself love and compassion can be really difficult. I know for me today it has been really difficult because I'm behind on a lot of things and I just didn't feel like doing anything even though I was behind. But I know that, I sound like my kid was knocking, my bad. I know that I'm still worthy of love and being loved and being compassionate with myself. I don't have to do everything all the time, and I can't do everything all the time. So sometimes I have to slow down, take time for myself and rejuvenate me before I can go and do all of the other things. Like this morning I did yoga in the sun, and I also took my dogs for a walk, which I've been procrastinating on doing because they needed a walk. They've been stuck inside too much. It's been crazy weather and everything here. So I took the time to love myself this morning. Before I came and did this reading for you guys, I went and I loved myself, and I didn't, and I let go of the negative self-talk so that I can push forward and be able to do all of the things that I know I needed to do. Because a lot of the times the reason we can't do things is because of the negative self-talk, because we're talking to ourselves so terribly. We're draining ourselves of energy so that we can't do the things that we need to do, and that the things that we're fussing at ourselves for not doing. So take the time to talk to yourself kindly today, even if you feel like you're behind or you've been slacking on doing the things that you know you need to do. The journal prompt for positive affirmations is, what thought patterns are preventing you from being positive at all times when speaking to yourself? I just talked about that. So I talked about mine, so what are yours? Take the time to do that journal prompt today or in the next couple of days and figure out what negative thoughts are coming to you that are stopping you from doing all of the great things that you were brought here to do. Let's see what else we need. What other self-care do we need? We need, I agree with that one too. We need make a meal, which it looks like a healthy meal. Try to make a healthy meal with as many vegetables as you can. If you can't, do something that is a healthier meal for you. Try to stop eating out as much Try to start eating in. It's just a good time to start doing all of the things that are a little bit healthier for our bodies. There's so many lawsuits and scientific studies that are coming out that are telling us that a lot of the things that they've been putting in our food, or the medications that they've been giving us, are harmful to our bodies. So it's time to start getting back to us making our food and having control over our food and our medicines, because they're been putting things in our foods that are harming us, and we don't want to be harmed anymore. We want to love ourselves, and in loving ourselves, that is us giving ourselves things that are not harmful, things that are not going to be detrimental to our bodies, because we want to be here as long as we can for our kids and our grandchildren, and to teach all of the life lessons that we have learned to the people that are coming behind us. So let's try for the next week to eat and be in control of the things that you eat and the things that you put into or even on your body. The mantra for Make a Meal is, I am nourished by food infused with love. Are you making your food with love? You know, a lot of the times, like I said, the restaurants and the things that we get from the store aren't made with love, because they're making in these big batches and they're just trying to make it so that everybody can have it and just get it out. When you make things in smaller batches, you make it with love. You put your time, your effort, and your intentions into it. Put some intentions into this meal that you're going to make. If you add garlic and oregano, did you know that those were really powerful antibiotics? So if you're having any sinus trouble or any colds, those two things can help you in conjunction with whatever your doctor says. Those things can help you heal your body with whatever may be going on within it. The journal prompt for Make a Meal is, what is your favorite meal from childhood? How can you recreate this meal for yourself and make it equally meaningful and tasty? That's amazing. That journal prompt is connecting us back to our inner child, who is the essence of who we are. But that beautiful essence got beat down and hammered on so much by the world that some of us struggle a lot of times to let that out. So incorporating one of your favorite meals and having a meal with your inner child to show your inner child that love and belonging that it may have been missing when you were a child. It'll help you heal that feeling of not belonging and not being enough, and whatever other traumas that your inner child may be feeling. And if you sit and have the meal with your inner child, you can talk to your inner child and see what your inner child is feeling, so that you'll be able to understand some of the triggers that you may be having a little bit better, so that you can heal them. The last card I'm going to pull the last card that came out was Beauty Ritual. I said I agree with this card because I need to do some beauty rituals. It is time in my life to get back to my girly things, because I have been in worry mode. And it is time to get back to the beauty of it all, which is really beautiful, because I've been studying Archangel Jophiel. If I'm saying that right, I might be saying it wrong. Sorry if I am. And Jophiel, they've been saying she is as the pronoun, but Archangel Jophiel is the angel of beauty and wisdom. And what a beautiful way to come out, or to confirm that it's time to get back to the beautiful parts of this life. What is the beautiful part of this life for you? Let me know that in the comments. Comment below, what is a beautiful part of this life for you. For me, it's animals. I freaking love them. They're so cool, and they make my day. That is one of the beautiful parts for me of this life, is animals. Seeing them, watching them play, even the little ants and bugs. I don't necessarily like bugs, but watching them go about their day and build their homes and not worry about the societal norms that we have to worry about, and they just do whatever they need to do to build their life. And that's my one of the things that I'm pushing for with cultivating self-love is letting go of all of the societal norms so that we can grow and build the life that we want. But in order to know what that is, you must know what you find beautiful in life, and you must know what life you want. It's like Abraham always says, you're getting ready to be ready to have the life that you want. If you're in the contrast, it's teaching you what you. Oh, hi. It's a bird. I think it's actually a vulture. They've been around a lot lately. But it's teaching you. That's funny. At 11:22, the vulture was up there. The contrast in your life, or the things that you don't want in your life, are teaching you what you don't want, so that you can cut those things out and have the things that you do want. I know a lot of the time contrast is hard. I know when bad things happen, they seem hard and like the world is going to end. But the world isn't going to end. There's going to be a tomorrow, and there's going to be a day after that. And we just have to be ready for whatever comes, and know that we can still continue to build our life no matter what comes our way. We are that powerful. We are powerful manifestors. We have the power to bring into this reality anything that we want. And that is something that a lot of the times I see a lot of people struggling. That's the wind. Oh man, that's confirmation. Thanks, wind. Wind, I've been studying wind too, and I noticed that when I sat outside and I was saying or thinking something that I really needed to pay attention to, the wind would just kind of gust or blow. And the wind is about information and communication and sharing wisdom, which is what I'm doing with my channel. I am sharing the wisdom and things that I learned with you guys, so that you can learn to love yourself, and you don't have to have as hard of a road as I had when I started my self-love journey. I can give you the tools and the knowledge and things that I didn't have, so that your journey is just a little bit easier. So with that, I'm going to stop talking because I'm talking a lot, which is interesting. But the mantra for beauty ritual is, I am beautiful inside and out. The journal prompt is, what could you do to make your daily beauty routine feel more sacred? Do you feel beautiful inside and out? If not, why? What's making you not feel beautiful? Whatever that is, let's kick that out and write it down, and let's kick that out your life. And the journal prompt was, how could you make your beauty ritual more sacred? Your daily beauty ritual more sacred? Doing things for yourself should be a sacred time. And when I say this out loud to you guys, I'm saying it to myself too, because sometimes I forget that even your beauty rituals are sacred. It's a sacred time to honor yourself for all of the wonderful things that you're about to go do and that you already have done. And when your outer appearance looks good and you like the way it looks, you feel better on the inside, so you can talk to yourself just that much nicer that day. Even if it is just a little bit, it's something to give yourself some encouragement, some kind words, some good things. So I hope, comment below if any one of these self-care rituals helped you. If you did any one of them, share pictures and share affirmations either down in the comments or join the Cultivating Self-Love Facebook group, where it is only open to women, but you can go and share all of the wonderful ways that you have been caring for yourself with with our beautiful Cultivating Self-Love community. So I wish you all the love, all the peace, and all the blessings. Have a wonderful week.